Let me ask you a question, and I need you to be brutally honest with yourself. How many times have you promised yourself that you'd change? How often have you said, "This time, I mean it," only to fall back into the exact same habits? You felt that spark, that temporary rush of motivation. But what happened after that? Nothing. Just another empty promise. Another plan you never acted on. Most people spend their lives trapped in a loop between motivation and procrastination. They get inspired and then do nothing. And so they stay stuck with the same problems they've been trying to fix for years, the same weight they swore they'd lose, the same goals they said they'd chase after this one last thing, the same toxic habits, broken routines, dead-end dreams. Let me be clear. I'm not here to sell you false hope. Improvement isn't pretty. It's not glamorous. It's not easy. It's brutal. It's painful. It will break your pride, crush your ego, and test every ounce of will you have. But that's what makes it worth it. Growth isn't found in comfort. It's forged in discomfort. Your muscles don't grow by staying relaxed. They grow when you push them past their limit. Your lungs don't get stronger by shallow breathing. They expand when you fight through that burning sensation and keep going anyway. And it's the same with your mind. It won't evolve through the same thoughts, the same actions, the same easy routines. It expands through struggle, through pressure, through resistance. Progress demands pain, not because life is cruel, but because discomfort is the signal that you're evolving. You've been taught that self-improvement should feel good, that it should come naturally, that it should be smooth and fun. That's a lie. It has never worked that way. The pain you feel when you're growing, that's not a red flag. That's not your body telling you to stop. That's your limitations dying. That's your old self being destroyed and a stronger version of you being born. But here's the catch. Most people run from that pain. They label it as too much. They say, maybe later. They call it burnout when it's really just the discomfort of being tested. And that's why they never change. The biggest threat to your improvement isn't failure, it's time. More specifically, the illusion that you still have plenty of it. We tell ourselves we'll start tomorrow, we'll commit next week, we'll get serious when we're ready. But here's the cold truth. There is no perfect time. Tomorrow is not promised. Next week is not guaranteed. Every day you wait is a day you'll never get back. Procrastination isn't a small mistake. It's a decision, a deliberate choice to stay the same. And if you really grasp how limited your time is, you'll stop wasting it. You'll realize there is no reason to delay the best version of yourself. So I'll ask you again, what are you waiting for? You don't need more motivation. You don't need more information. You need action. Now, consistency is the secret. Not perfection, not talent, not some hidden hack. Just the boring, unglamorous grind of showing up, over and over and over, one step at a time, even when you're tired, even when no one is clapping for you, even when results are nowhere to be seen. Think of water. A single drop does nothing, but repeated over time, that drop can cut through stone. That's what your daily habits are doing. You just don't see it yet. Pushing through one more rep, practicing when no one is watching, waking up early when it would be easier to sleep. These are the bricks that build transformation. Don't get distracted by the highlight reels. Behind every success story is a quiet, relentless grind. Every breakthrough is built on hundreds of invisible, uncelebrated efforts. That's what makes the difference. Not what you do once, but what you do every single day. And here's the truth most people ignore. There will always be a moment when improvement stops feeling exciting, when it becomes hard, boring, painful. That's the moment that separates the average from the exceptional. Anyone can commit when it's convenient, but real change only happens when you push through when it's not. At some point, you'll have to decide, are you going to control your life or let your circumstances control you? Not a theory, not a metaphor, a real decision. Right here, right now. Because once you take full ownership, everything changes. Blame disappears, excuses vanish, waiting ends. When you finally stop looking for someone or something to save you, you become unstoppable. No more, I can't because. Now it becomes, how can I? That's the shift. It's not comfortable. It's not easy. But once you own everything, your actions, your results, your failures, your growth, you become powerful. Because if you created the problem, you can create the solution. If it's your fault, it's also your responsibility. And that's freedom. Yes, it's hard. Yes, it's lonely. Yes, it will stretch you beyond what you think you're capable of. But that's where greatness lives. That's where you separate yourself from the 99% who just talk. So here we are. You've heard the truth. No sugarcoating, no shortcuts. Now you face a choice. Keep telling yourself that someday you'll change. Or choose today, this hour, this minute. Stop waiting, stop wishing, start becoming. Because the life you dream of, it's already within reach, on the other side of all the hard work you've been avoiding. So I ask you one final question. What are you going to do now? The choice has always been yours.